guys, it's Susie with Susie Nails It, and I am going to do water marbling for you today. I am going to be using a combination of yellow, pink, and blue colors. Sort of a, I don't know, sort of a cotton candy look. So I'm going to start out with my room temperature filtered water right here. And you can either use tap water if your tap water is pretty clean. I just go to the store and just buy some generic distilled water. It's usually about $1 a gallon. It's definitely cheaper than buying bottled water, which also works well. So I'm going to get started here. I have a toothpick ready to swirl my design. Sorry, look like there was a little piece of fuzz or something in there. So I'm going to start out by adding my color here. Sometimes you can tap on the glass a little bit if it's not wanting to spread well. And I'm just going to go with that. So I'm going to take my toothpick and I'm going to go out, wipe my toothpick off, and I'm just going to go and just a quick little back and forth design here. Just like this. And I'm actually going to go with 2 nails here. And I'm just going to dip straight in and hold my nails in. I'm just going to let what's on top dry a little bit so we can pick it up with our toothpick. If it doesn't look like it's drying, you can blow on it a little bit. You see it's kind of swirling around the toothpick here and picking up. And then slowly lift your fingers out, and that's the design that we're left with. So I'm going to do a quick cleanup on this, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. I've used a Q-tip to clean the majority of what was around my nails here with that with acetone. Now I'm using a small brush with acetone on it to do a more detailed cleaning right around my cuticles. And there we go. As soon as those are dry, those two will be ready for some top coat. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and work on my other nails. So we're going to bring the water back here to the center and start off with more nail polish. And I'm using the same colors. And that's not spreading really well. Now, if you're using the same water that you had just water marbled in, sometimes there's still a residual film of polish left, which is what just happened here. So by the time you get to this point, you can usually just do a quick cleanup one more time with a Q-tip. And that'll help pick up any residual film that was left on top. Oops, had 2 drops in there. And there we go. I'm going to grab a toothpick. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this bubble right here. There we go. All right. Straight out to the sides. And just like we did before, just some up and down. Back and forth like this. There we go. I'm going to dip these two nails in. And I'm going to go right here. Straight in and down. I'm going to hold that there for a moment and let it dry. Well, the polish on top, and with that is what needs to dry. And blow on that a little bit. And this time I'm going to go ahead and use my Q-tip. A lot of times you can just kind of swirl it around and it'll just pick up on the Q-tip. And there's our design. And this one actually turned out kind of muddy looking compared to the other one. The blue and yellow blended together to make green. So even though I use the same colors, it's a totally different look. But I still like it. We're going to go with it. I think the reason it blended together so much is because I made my little stripes in the water so thin. I didn't do them as thin with the last one. Okay, now I'm going to use my acetone and brush. And there we go. We've got two totally different looks using the same colors, just because I made my back and forth stripes so thin for this one that the blue and yellow kind of blended together to make green. But I'm going to do a totally different design. Still using same colors, but I'm using a totally different design for my thumb. And this time, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and clean off that little bit of film that collected on there like we did before. And I've got my colors open and ready to go. Now what I'm going to do this time, just like we normally do, go from the center out. And I'm going to do this on 4 sides. Then I'm going to go from the outside in. And you can actually do this as many times as you want. And this will help make a sort of a little flower design. Okay, I'm going to go and right here. I'm just going to dip in. I'm going to just hold down there for a moment. And I've got my Q-tip ready to go. Just blow on that a little bit. And there we go. I'll do a quick cleanup on this. Just like we did before with some acetone. And it pretty much gets everywhere when you do this. You can also tape around your fingernails if you want to. A lot of times I will do that. And I've got my tape right here. I just didn't do it today. All right. And then again with our brush and acetone around our cuticle line. And there we have it. We're going to move this out of the way. I'm going to move all my polishes out of the way. And we are ready for top coat. And don't forget to do the base of the tip of your nail there to help lock in your design and keep it from wearing prematurely. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, you can follow me at Susie Nails It on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. A link for all of these will be in the description below. I hope you guys enjoy my tutorials. And I also hope you have a great day.